Snake. Peace Walker is in a hangar at the very bottom of the mine. Infiltrate the base and put a stop to the project by destroying Peace Walker's AI pod.
So I keep mentioning this, but a lot of these games, for better or worse, end up having to be soft reboots where you do kind of similar things. So anyway, we're infiltrating a base to destroy the Metal Gear. It's funny because, you know, you wouldn't really need to keep doing these soft reboots if you just stop making a really messy, really weird game immediately after the soft reboot, you know?
You want to know something? I once met an alien cat.
Oh.
An alien cat?
Yep, it was dark out so I couldn't see too well. But it was a cat with a huge long tail. Its eyes shined in the dark too.
Most cats' eyes do.
At first, I thought it was a regular cat. But then, it started talking to me. Inside my head.
Inside your head?
He said his name was Altargoso El Baki Muñudad. He'd come to Earth from the Andromeda Galaxy to check out Earth's nuclear weapons.
The Andromeda Galaxy? Mankind's barely made it to the moon. We couldn't possibly launch nukes that far.
El Baki said he was watching over us to make sure we don't destroy ourselves with nukes until the day we humans are ready to join the Space Federation.
It's a shame. This is supposed to be the era of détente, and still we've got people pulling stunts like bringing nukes into peaceful countries. If something ever went wrong and set off a chain reaction of retaliation...
I know. This planet could destroy itself at any time.
Cool, let's go join the Space Federation, I guess. Anyway. Mission prep, and here is where... I think for defeating the Cocoon, it's where we end up unlocking the sneaking suit. Stealth. I quite like the sneaking suit, because, you know, it's a sneaking suit. Yep, that's all I really need to say about that. But yeah, it's kind of funny because, like I said, oh, now we're in a sneaking suit, infiltrating a base to find the Metal Gear. You know, it could have just been that since the beginning. Could have just done that, you know, in Game 2 or whatever. I think that's good. I think we've got more than enough. The sneaking suit's pretty cool. I mentioned that in the future, there would be an outfit that inherited the ability of the Saros camo. And that's basically the sneaking suit. We don't make any footstep noise anymore. Also, it looks cool as shit. You've probably seen this version of Snake at least some point.
Don't get yourself caught.
Alright.
Blue team, search for the intruders. Gold team, guard the elevator.
Gold team rules! So remember I said they'd eventually make a setup where they want you to consecutive CQC everyone? Yeah, this is one of them. Yep.
That elevator should take you underground. To use the elevator, press the action button in front of the switch.
I think that's pretty fun. I think that's pretty fun. We'll Fulton these dudes. Also, check out their, like... I don't know, they all just kind of look like uncles. Just slightly different uncles. There's Mustache Uncle, there's Sunglasses Uncle, there's Regular Uncle. I don't know why they're so lightly armored. Yeah, I like this part. I like this level. Wow. Hey, I like the level in the Metal Gear game. Would you believe I like the level in the Metal Gear game where they give you a sneaking suit and they tell you, you know, go into a base and find the Metal Gear? Wow. Shocking. I like when Metal Gear is kind of Metal Gear. Speaking of which, look at all these pupas. Yeah, so they successfully mass-produced the pupa. You can see them going way back there. This is very reminiscent of a lot of things, but it does kind of remind me quite a bit of the mass-produced Rays in MGS2. We can stand on its nose. Also, I don't think I showed it, but... Let's see if I can get close to this, kind of. No, that... It wants to make me translucent, but the way Snake holds his gun here is like old Snake in MGS4. We're straight up just using old Snake's animation set. This, again, the way these textures are done, it's very classic. It looks like something straight out of MGS1 or MGS2. The outdoor areas are very beautiful, don't get me wrong, but the second we go inside of a base, I'm like, oh yeah, this is it. This is what Metal Gear is always supposed to be. I don't know why so few and far between do we actually get this. I don't know if there's anything too interesting here.
Peace Walker's down there. Use the elevator. Looks like the door won't open with the security level so high.
Oh no. Yeah, so we gotta use that first elevator that they were guarding. I really dig it though. I really love the levels in this.
Hide until the elevator arrives. Don't let anyone detect you.
Okay. I don't think I have a box. Surprisingly, they don't have anyone come out of the elevator. It feels like something that should happen. Feels like it would be a good joke. Well, you know. This area is pretty good, but this music, I don't know. Maybe we should get some classic tunes going. Oh.
They're calling for backup up top. Come on. Right behind you.
There they go. So yeah, might have noticed, I have a Walkman. We can use that to play various tracks from prior Metal Gear games. Can't use a Soliton radar in here, though. That's the only thing that's a bit of a letdown. But that's fine. It's lore compatible with MGS1. Tighter spaces, you know, strong harmonic resonance. Can't really use it. Can't get in there. There's a man, though. He's walking right by. Yeah, they kind of go into a bit of a tizzy, a bit of a panic. It's an interesting setup for a stage. Let's rescue this guy. For some reason, we can Fulton people indoors. No problem. That's a JPEG there. Don't worry about it. Now, unfortunately, changing areas means our Walkman has reset. But that's fine.
Freeze.
Yeah, like I said, no footstep noise because the sneaking suit has essentially become the Saros camo. No footstep noise, no matter what. Which, in turn, kind of makes it more similar to a proper sneaking suit, from MGS 1 and 2, because in those games, you would only make footstep noise on special tiles or if the floor was wet or something. So by having the weird combat sneaking suit that's in 3, and then the Saros camo, which eliminates footstep noise, whereas MGS 3, again, you always made footstep noise because you were in the wilderness. Now we've kind of gone back to what things were before. It's interesting, though, because then you can just choose to play it like this, and you can see my camo index isn't great. They can see me from further away, but I can run up behind them and they won't hear me. So it creates this cool situation in which now we're back to the, like, MGS2 play style. And I like that. I think Metal Gear is all about approaching things however you want, and I think the idea of giving you different outfits and loadouts that create different... That was very MGS2, what I just did there. They create different, types of gameplay you can do, different situations. I like that a lot. I really like that a lot. It's something that I think Peace Walker exceeds at. And I've mentioned that, like I said, in recent years, I've started to see people go, oh, Peace Walker is the game Phantom Pain wishes it could be. And I'm like, yeah, I can see that. Because the customizability and approach things how you want to
Maybe a little elbow grease will get those shutters open.
seems to really be
As fast as you can.
in the forefront here. This, I am like 99% convinced, is a texture straight up from MGS2. It looks like an MGS2 texture. And like, I get the reason for why I get such, I mean, more accurately, I'm getting like Twin Snakes vibes. It's because all the textures are just straight lines, right? Like, you can see where things are like, you can see the pixels where they're vertical and horizontal lines, but man, it just feels right. This is what Metal Gear looks like in my Kokoro. Anyway, yeah, we use our super strength again to do this. This is pretty fun with a partner,
From here, it's a straight shot to Peace Walker's
because,
hangar.
you gotta help them with it. You can hold it up for your buddy. It's really cool. That guy just swooshed right by. He's gonna get fired with reaction speeds like that. I mean, there's a reason I didn't Fulton him.
Initiate.
What's the situation?
We're waiting on acknowledgement from Reptile. It could be a while.
Don't take all night.
Oh my god, it's this guy.
I'd like to perform one final check.
Coldman. The hot cold man.
Break. I've got some concerns about the dummy.
Now's your chance, Snake.
Let me swoosh on in.
Jack, you've returned. What's wrong? Your body temperature has fallen.
You're imagining things.
Have you come to destroy me? Your pulse has quickened slightly.
Just chilly. It's freezing.
I think what makes this story work for me, a lot of it really is the presentation. These motion comics fucking rule.
Boss,
It's a lot easier
Is that you?
What is it, Jack?
to have suspension of disbelief when it's so stylish and so cool visually.
About your final mission.
My final mission?
I've mentioned before I'm not a... Oh, Groznygrad, hey. Oh, she's never been there before? What?
September 1964.
But yeah, I mentioned I don't really like realistic scanned people, especially when they're people I recognize.
Killed you.
Like a movie man or whatever. I don't like that. It really breaks my suspension of disbelief
I have to
with the wacky video game story.
Soviet Union of your own free will.
This art style just... I can buy that he's talking to a giant refrigerator that he thinks might have the soul of the boss in it.
You're not the boss. The boss is dead.
Yeah! Newfound resolve.
Drop your weapon, big boss.
Oh no.
Mammal showed the same response back at the lab. It's a sure sign that you are nearby.
It's an honor to meet you again, big boss.
I've seen that coyote before.
Lobo is the name.
Lobo? Smells like a rotting corpse to me.
That's
I
rude.
know all about you. Selena Yarsk, 10 years ago,
You were involved.
the operation to eliminate the traitor. I planned the whole...
Oh my god, the guy that Gene talked about? The one guy that set up the whole thing was Hot Coldman all along. Yeah, you thought that wouldn't come up again, didn't you? People think that Portable Ops is non-canon, despite the fact it set up Hot Coldman.
My aim is a new world
Yeah!
order.
Can you believe that?
Detente, the NPT, SALT, TTB.
We're setting up this motherfucker.
Ever since
And you
the
know what?
Cuban
He's alright.
Missiles, the structure of the Cold War has been coming apart at the seams.
He
A
seems
new
okay.
age is dawning.
I appreciate
An
a
age
bald
in which
asshole in a
peace
suit
will
that's just like...
An infallible nuclear deterrent system. The patience.
like an asshole. There's no other way to describe him. He's just a piece of shit.
Plan. Assigning humanity's sins to a bunch of machines.
Quite the romantic.
He's just trying to push his shitty technology so he can make a bunch of money off of it and be the new, like, you know,
Nuclear-armed torpedo at an American destroyer.
Yeah, we know all about the Cuban Missile
In
Crisis, bro.
retrospect, that man was a hero.
Yeah, he
He
was.
saved the world from all-out nuclear.
People
war.
should disobey direct orders more often.
Incapable of destroying themselves.
Yeah, that's a good thing. We have humanity. And this is why AI is bad.
Making
But oh no, he thinks AI is good because it lacks no humanity. He's a bald asshole in a suit who thinks AI is good because it has no morals.
Don't make mistakes. Only men do.
Like,
That's why a fully automated, mechanized
He-
deterrent like Peace
he's a piece of shit, but he kind of rules because he's one of the more believable
Once our
villains.
system is embraced, Langley will again turn its attention to
He
Latin
really doesn't care for, like, human life. He doesn't give a shit, man.
Nicaragua,
He
Costa Rica,
doesn't
Panama.
look at,
Peace will be deployed
you know,
along
people's
Central
inability
America's
to
entire
wipe each
Caribbean
other out
coast,
as
all
a
of North America,
as
South
a
America,
virtue.
and the
He
West
looks at
Indies
it as a
within its
flaw.
range. We'll bring law and order to the entire continent.
And more
Still be calling the shots.
operatively, a business opportunity.
Still don't get it. The age of heroes is over. Buried
His
alongside
artwork fucking
the
rules
boss
too, like
and
with
her
the red
bankrupt
lighting
beliefs.
and everything.
From now on, our only heroes will be machines. Surely no one understands that better than you. Except perhaps your partner. A deterrent for hire. An army without
Yep.
borders.
So he kind of reflects Kaz because, as we've established, Kaz is also kind of a scummy businessman that's only here for the business
I'm not
angle.
offering anything. If I'm to sell my new system, you and yours have got to go.
Wait! Coldman, I have questions for him. Information critical to the completion of the mammal pod. Give him to me.
Don't waste too much time. We've just received word that the
Look how
Salt
unhinged he is in the
are
artwork
on
too, man.
schedule.
You can't really capture
We will
that
launch
with like face
on time.
capture.
Snake.
I don't know, unless you cast like Willem Dafoe.
the resurrector.
Shut up! The boss is dead.
Bring him.
Ah, didn't get it. That's a cool little sequence. That'll affect something in the next mission. But you get captured regardless eventually. So yeah, we kind of got our setup now for what the villains actually want, and it's cool. I like it. I actually like that Coldman's whole thing is like, yeah, I have this new system where everything's run by AI, and you guys are a threat to that because you're living, breathing soldiers, and living, breathing soldiers are humans, and they can disregard orders. They can, you know, change the balance of the times. They're unreliable in that way. And so he wants to shill his shitty reliable machine, and we'll get into how fallible that is. Don't you worry. Oh, don't you worry.